Okay, here we are working on these kitchen floors. As you can see, this poor mobile doesn't have an underbelly. Can you see that pipe? That means there's no underbelly. If there was an underbelly, you wouldn't be able to see that pipe. So
that's what I'm
yeah, we'll go over to show you what a partial underbelly looks like that wasn't destroyed, but we had to cut out this rotten piece of subfloor here, and we don't replace it with this, what is this called, Steve? OSB, cheap. Doesn't last long.
It's non-structural.
Non-structural. Then we come over here and see partial underbelly, and you don't see the dirt, the ground that the mobile sits on. And here we took out some more of the subfloor, and we'll clean out as much as we can before we put this. And this is where the kitchen sink's gonna go. Now this stuff here might be dirty, but it's solid, so we're not gonna replace the whole thing. But as you can see, some of the floor was replaced before, and then some using plywood, they use OSB. So Steve here is gonna be doing the subfloor, and then when he's done framing it up, because we will need to frame it up in certain areas for more support with 2x4s.
Like here, for instance.
Because there's no support underneath there. So we kind of block it out, we attach it to the other beam that's in there. Now when we come over here, this is my project. Steve already last week framed up this window. So we had to replace this section of the subfloor as well, because usually underneath windows, if they have window units, or windows are not sealed properly and they continue to allow water to seep through, like see all those little holes right there? We have to go on the outside and patch that up. We can even do it on the inside and patch it up before we close this up with more insulation and more drywall. So I'm going around, and drywall that's bad I'm replacing right now. This I just got to cut off. But this model, this home is in the early to mid 80s. So of course it's going to need a lot of work. We come over here, and this is the front door. This is really soft with OSB. You can see my foot moving it, so this whole section here is going to get replaced as well. Let's see if we can try to do this today. We got here a little bit late because we were at Bub Shumpert, another mobile home double wide we placed on land, and cleaning it out and getting things ready for our soon to be rent-to-own tenant. But they got the skirting up, the electric pole, everything's connected, and the well and the water pump will get connected this week. So this is Steve writing down his numbers, his measurements, while he is getting ready to cut the subfloor.
Yep, I'm going to do this one in two sections. I'm going to cut a square for this one, then cut a square for that one. Measure and cut. Then I'm going to come in here, placement, and make sure everything fits correctly. And then once I'm sure my pieces fit correctly, then I'm going to add reinforcement using pressure treated 2x4s to make sure there's no sag when they step on here, because right here is where the refrigerator goes. It needs to be supported. Okay, we'll be back with you in a little bit to show you our progress.
Okay, remember earlier that big old area that had a hole that Steve had to put the subfloor on? Now this is where the refrigerator goes, so it's going to be nice and sturdy. I've already started putting up the drywall. Areas that needed it, which I've done right there today. Come back and mud it. And then my second one that I put up over there, cut a hole out for the receptacle, and then over here I'll finish that up.